Hope everybody is doing great, enjoying a good day. Now today we are going to start our first grammar class for first years. That is, though maybe you have learned this and you have heard this since your school days and that to your primary classes or upper primary classes, but once again we'll get a refresh into the matter. That is actually your grammar particle, first grammar part, that is articles. We have varieties, different things are there in the grammar, but right now first we will start with the article. And why I am starting this one, because in your examination the section C, if you remember or you can revise it and see back the video, I have given you the paper pattern. In that paper pattern, section A comprises of all the annotations and answers, whereas the section B comprises of comprehension passages. And section C is actually related to grammar. In the section C, the first part, or you can say first question, is related to articles. So that's why I have started first explaining you the articles. Now in the articles there are two kinds. One is indefinite, the other is the definite. Definite and indefinite. Indefinite, which makes now in this particular class we'll study only about indefinite articles. Indefinite articles are to, a and an. A and an, both of them are used as indefinite articles. What is the meaning of indefinite? Indefinite means you are not sure about a certain thing. You don't have a proper name for that thing. You don't know about all those about particular, like you are saying that a cow is grazing. You don't know about that which cow. You are not mentioning specifically about what a certain type of. You are not sure about that. You are not definite about that. So when we are not definite, when we are talking about some random things, then we use the indefinite article. And indefinite article, if I ask, I would remember many of the classes where I have asked to the students, when do we use indefinite article a or an? 90% of the students give the answer like a before consonant and an before vowel. Vowels are 5, consonants are 21. But this is not the correct answer. The correct answer is the consonant sound and the vowel sound. A is used before the word starting with the consonant sound, and is used before the word starting with the vowel sound. It's not about the letter, it's about the sound. Like for example, I'll explain it to you here. Like how do you use you? How do you pronounce you in umbrella? The sound of you in umbrella is what? A sound. Here you are getting the sound of a vowel. A, E, I, O, U. All are getting the sound of a only. So here when you are getting the sound of a, then you have to use an umbrella. And same, I'll use the same letter with the different pronunciation. How you are getting the pronunciation here? University. University. U means here you are getting the sound of Y. The sound of ya. Ya. Ya is not your vowel sound. So what indefinite article we have to use here? It should be a. A university, an umbrella. Even though we are using both as both the letters, both the words are starting with the same letter, that is U here as well as U here, but the pronunciation is totally different. So, and the sound, what the sound we are getting? An umbrella because a sound, a university because ya sound. So we have to keep it in mind that a is used before consonant sound only, that too singular. whereas an is used before vowel sound, that is again singular. And moreover, we have used many times this example like hour. How do we pronounce this word R? It is not, H is totally silent here. We are getting silent H. So, because H is written here, never pronounce H, never. Ha sound, don't take it out. It is H. So, when you are pronouncing H, you are not getting the sound of ha here. You are getting only our. So, that is why we are taking an or a. We have to take an, because again this sound what we are getting at the start of the letter, start of the word is a sound. Even though, okay, it is a vowel, O is itself is a vowel, but we are getting the sound of the vowel, that is counted. We are not referring to the letter. Here I have given already the example. U is itself a vowel, but the sound we are getting as a, so we use an. If we are getting ya sound, we use a. Here we are, even though we are writing with the consonant, but because we are getting the sound of vowel, we are using that indefinite article an instead of a. I hope you have understood. Now we have some exceptional rules like uses of a and an. Certain rules are there. I will explain you those rules. Then we will move on to the where indefinite articles are not supposed to be used. Now take the example for this. It before a singular countable noun, a or an could be used before a singular countable noun. A singular countable noun. A pen. We cannot use two pen. We cannot say a two pen. Of course not. A two pens. It look, obviously you can understand this is a weird sentence. So we can use a pen. This is a singular countable noun which can be countable, we can count it. In the sense of one, a surgeon, just now I have given the example of a pen. In the sense of one, only one. A surgeon, an engineer, as many professions you can go for, and a doctor, a physiotherapist, a teacher, whatever you are willing to, an architect. Many are there when you are talking only about a singular countable noun. Now, in the sense of the same, when we are talking about something which is similar, same, a size, like example you can take Rohan and Rahul are of a same size, or are of a same size. So, we are using a size. Next is a feather. There is a common idiom, you must have heard about that, birds of same feather flock together. Here we can use a feather, or you can show it out that in the sense of same, a feather of the same color, same when you are getting, so you can use a. In the sense of every, when we are using it for every, overall, like example a kilo. Tomatoes or potatoes rupees 25 a kilo, a kg. Kg means more, but we are talking about single kilo, single kg. That is why we are using a in the sense of every. For every, all the tomatoes, all the potatoes are of the same, or you can say all of them have 1 kg in a same rate. At a speed, he drives the car at a speed of 120 kilometers per hour. He drives the car at a speed. We are using it in sense of every. For every kilometer he is using that speed, and it is an average. As I said, an average. All comes under into this one. An hour. The test is of an hour. Here you are using in all the tests. R for an R. Only one R test are there for you people to write it down. Okay. So, in that sense we are using. So, before a singular countable noun, again in that we have three categories, in the sense of one, in the sense of same, in the sense of every. Don't get overwhelmed and confused. Try to understand the meanings, and when you are getting the examples, it will become very easier for you to get an idea that what are the uses of your indefinite article a or an. Here we are using only before the which sounds? Consonant sound or either the vowel sound. Now next is that in the second. The second is when a thing or a person introduced for the first time. Like when you are saying something which has been introduced for the some time. A new junior college has started. Okay. A new, or you can say a junior college, forget about new. A junior college has started. First time you are saying that a junior college started in that locality. That means you are introducing this point and you are saying for the first time. A swimming pool opened here. A swimming pool. For the first time they have opened a swimming pool. Next is with quantity expression. The quantity could be expressed. Maybe the quantity could be more. But again it could be expressed in a way where you can use indefinite article. A piece of paper. We are not supposed to say a paper. A piece of paper. A cup of milk. A cup of rice. A glass of water. Where you are using this to show the quantity, there you have to use a. If suppose only one, you can use a. Then if suppose 2 cups of milk, so can we use a? No, in a sense of one only, in a sense of one. Now next is before Mr., Mrs. or Miss, any, when they are the strangers for you. For the first time if you are meeting those persons, you have to, like you don't know about the whole details about them. So at that time, for the first time as a stranger, if you are talking about to that person, you can say that a Mrs. Srinivas, someone, a Mrs. Srinivas, a Miss Shanti, a Miss Shanti has joined our school, a Mrs. Srinivas has come to our neighborhood, a Mrs. Srinivas, someone, some Mrs. Srinivas. Then later on when you get to know, you can get acquainted, then you can use the original name. But when you are talking about someone who is totally stranger to you, you can say like this. A Mr. Ram was asking about you. A Mr. Ram, somebody, I don't know about that person, but he was asking about you. So how to say that? A Mr. Ram. Now next is before plurals used as singulars. Very carefully listen, understand, read. All these are present in your reader on page number 38. It starts to 42, 45 it goes on, and in your study material the blanks are being given and the complete definitions are there. Definitely check it out, your both reader as well as your study material, because you have got a good study material. If you didn't get that till now, come ahead to the college, buy that and get the practice done at home. With the pencil, write it down in the study material and then you can practice it out later in your notes. That could be the way where you can learn it out. Don't take easy to the grammar. Whenever you are getting the video, immediately practice it out. Don't keep it or procrastinate it. Like means don't become lazy for postponing it. Tomorrow I'll do, then day after tomorrow. No, you have to do immediately. So you can remember it out and it will be better for you and you can get a memory of that. Now before plurals used as singulars, a barracks. In front of a barracks. All the barracks are there and they are showing you in front of a single barrack. You are using that one for showing the indefinite one. Now next is an innings. I hope you know about the test matches in cricket. Innings continue. an inning is going to start. An inning is going to start means it is divided into 2 to 4 days. Innings are not only for one day, but you are showing that an innings is going to start. That means only one at present one of the inning is going to start. Among many innings, one inning is going to start. Now here you are saying among many barracks, one barrack is there where you are going to check it out, this one. Now before the indefinite articles not to be used, these are certain rules to be kept in mind where indefinite articles could never be used. Before plural countable nouns, before the nouns which are countable as well as which are the plurals. Like I just said here also, in the same way, cobras. You cannot say there are a cobras, there are a cows. You cannot say like that. You have to remove a and you have to say there are cobras, there are cows. Before uncountable nouns, the nouns which are not able to be counted by the human being, like sand, clay, water, milk, all these could never be countable. So for all these, what we have to use? We cannot use the a. Just imagine it out. How can we say a sand? Can you say a clay? You cannot. A water. Give me a glass of water, you can say. But can you say, give me a water? Give me a milk, a cup of milk, a glass of milk. Something to be added to make it sure that we are using the indefinite article in a proper way. So these are the uncountable. We cannot count the particles of the sand, right? We cannot actually measure we can measure the water with the volume of that by measuring into that. You cannot say by taking into hand this much water is here, this much kilogram, this much ton, this much, all you can liters, you cannot say that. So these are not countable, these are uncountable. Now next is before material nouns, the nouns which are material, like all, silk, gold, silver, glass, gold, iron, many are there. All these, you cannot say a gold. You can say a gold ring where you are using that one, but you cannot say that it is a gold, it is a gold, it is a silver. Without using the object you cannot say. Or you cannot say that, okay, a silk sari, but you cannot say a silk, this is a silk. Can you say? No, of course not. So these are the before material nouns. Also we are not supposed to use the indefinite articles. Before names of the meals, before names of meals, what we eat, like breakfast, lunch. I have done a breakfast, I am going for a lunch. This is totally wrong. We should not use that. We could never use a before these two. These two are dinner as well. I have invited for a dinner. I have been invited for dinner. So, okay, a dinner, a breakfast, a lunch, it's not needed. It's wrong actually. Now, there is an exception. I hope you have understood indefinite article properly. Check it out once again. If you don't understand, once revise the video and once again see that. So, hope you can get it easily. There are exceptions which you have to remember it out. Even though this two words, you can say two things are starting with the consonant letter as well as the, if you can understand, it is M sound. But how we are pronouncing M? A sound. Are we pronouncing in the same way? How do we pronounce monkey? How do we pronounce monkey? Ma sound. Ma sound is your consonant sound. So if you want to say about man, monkey, which are starting with the ma sound, then you have to use a monkey, a man, wherever you are getting this type of, when you are using ma sound. But when you are using the sound of M, like MLA, MBBS, you are not saying with the ma sound, you are saying with M sound. So here we have to use an MLA, an MBBS, because this M, how you are using the word sound, you are starting with a sound M. This M is actually the sound of a vowel. Are you getting? Because of this we use an MLA, and MBBS, because many of the students get a doubt that why to use an before MBBS and MLA. Some other words are also there where you get a sound of vowel even though the letter is written of consonant. Here we are getting the sound of consonant and letter is also a consonant. So that's why we are using A. But when we are using an, because we are getting the sound of a vowel even though the letter is a consonant. An MLA, an MBBS doctor, an MLA is standing from our area. Okay. So here these are the exceptions. First, pronounce. Again go back to the first point. A is used before consonant sound. Consonant sound. An is used before vowel sound. Vowel sound. It's not about vowel letter or consonant letter. It is about the sounds. I hope you have understood well about this and where you are not supposed to use the articles. In the next class, we will continue the explanation of the definite article the. By the time, revise it, check it out from your reader and your this study material. Page number 34 in your study material and page number 38 or 39 from your reader. Check it out both, keep it in front of you while you are checking this and try to solve out immediately the blanks given over there. So you get a practice as well as you get a sense of satisfaction that you have understood well. So I hope you will oblige whatever I said. For the next class, wait for the next class. By the time, take care, have a nice day.